I'm Mike.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Mike.
And we are
The Mike.
Masters of the Universe.
Masters of the Universe.
Now, I've heard of Skeletor and He-Man and all the cartoons, and I've seen memes and stuff, but I don't necessarily know anything about Masters.
Yeah, I watched it as a kid. Good
Before
stuff.
my time.
Yeah, this is 80s baby stuff.
Yeah.
We loved it.
Different universes and stuff. They just
Is this like some Dungeons and Dragons type stuff, or no?
Not really. More superhero meets meets fantasy.
Like Spawn?
No, not even that. Just you got super swords and all that stuff.
Give me an equivalent.
I don't know, Dad. What you think?
I don't really know if it's real equivalent.
Yeah, it's its own
Master
thing.
of the Universe.
Okay.
They bring so many pieces together.
Because when he started out, he was on his own planet,
Mm-hmm.
and they came to Earth trying to escape.
Oh, He-Man's an Earthling.
No.
Definitely not.
He-Man is from another planet.
Right.
But the people from the other planet came to Earth.
What is Skeletor?
Skeletor is
Some
wherever
villains,
He-Man
yeah,
come
yeah.
from. That's what he is, because he wanted to conquer them.
Well, I'm going to learn more about this
Yes.
next trip. Let's get to
All
it.
right, let's do it.
All that stuff that only exists in legends and bedtime stories. Talking tigers, spaceships, and magic swords that can make a man as mighty as a god. Where I come from, that stuff is real. Why did you send me away?
I wanted you to be safe. So I sent you to a place I knew that they'd never find you. Nurse.
This obsession with nerd stuff and sword things, it's not a good look for human resources.
I know it sounds crazy, but that sword is gonna show me the way home.
Sir, you can't do that.
Don't worry, the sword's mine.
Hold on, it's about to get weird.
What am I supposed to do? You're taking the sword. Protect them.
Oh, we got to change the design.
Yeah,
All right.
so you got now,
Do y'all?
what's the tiger name? Beast something? What is the tiger's name? I can't remember his name.
He-Beast or something like that.
Yeah, something like
Battle
that.
Beast.
And it's funny he put him because He-Man. That's funny, him. That's hilarious.
Do y'all recognize this actor who's playing He-Man? Or?
No, I don't know.
No, he's and that's okay.
Yeah.
Because, like I say,
Is he better than the old one, Dolph?
yes, Jeff London could act.
Okay.
Yeah, Dolph.
Even when he played with Sylvester Stallone and he was the fighter, he wasn't
I
acting.
would break
He
you.
couldn't do no
And this
Oh,
is-
that's
yeah.
Ivan Drago.
Yeah, that's right.
Drago,
Drago.
right,
Oh,
right.
Dolph
Dolph
Lundgren.
Lundgren.
Dolph Lundgren is
He
Drago.
played He-Man.
Yeah.
And
He wasn't that bad as
He played that part. He's a
one-note character?
Yeah, one note actor.
Yeah.
He's a.
But even when he played the He-Man, wasn't it?
and I like that they took him as a boy.
Well, they're showing that
showing his life.
now they're showing they coming to Earth as a boy.
Yeah, did they do that in the old movie?
No,
So it's time on Earth?
in the old movie, what happened was, one of the scientists on He-Man's world invented like a machine that could open up different dimensions. But Skeletor was after it. So he sent it to Earth. and then a guy on Earth found it and thought it was a musical instrument.
Okay.
And they playing it, but it opened up
the portal
for them to come to Earth.
Came through.
And He-Man sent his daughter and some other people down to get it. And they fought here on Earth, and then at the end they went back to their planet.
But you said this already looks better than the old one.
Automatic.
Oh yeah, this
automatic.
I
mean, when you
CGI.
talk about, great, everything is much better because when you talk about 15, 20 years, gotta be better.
And this is kind of a gunverse type of thing. I see you see, what would be in the gun, this is like a gunverse kind of thing. I see,
like with the original direction and stuff.
Yeah, and the type of costumes and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're very accurate to the classic.
Yeah, I think it's campy enough, but still is
because on this one here, she got him in the ship talking about, obviously they can go through a portal on the ship now.
Right.
But it was different back then.
Yeah.
What's his last name? Dolph Lundgren?
Dolph Lundgren.
Oh, Lundgren.
Lundgren,
yeah.
87?
Yeah.
That's when the last one came out.
So it's been 40 years.
I said 20 years, 30 years, but it's 40.
40 years.
That's a long time. So
and he was big back then. There was nothing bigger than He-Man back in the day.
Michael Jordan got drafted.
Right. It's been that long.
And this was the cartoon.
Yeah, cartoon. That's what I know. I didn't even know there was an original movie.
Yeah, but
okay.
It was.
Did the movie come before the cartoon or after?
No, cartoon first.
After.
Well, I thought the cartoon came first. No, cartoon was first. I remember watching He-Man as a kid. Yeah, cartoon was first. Okay. Definitely.
Well,
yeah, He-Man was definitely when I was a kid. Oh yeah, no doubt about it. And then they made the movie out of it. That's why it made it campy. But yeah, cartoon was in the early 80s. But maybe probably late 70s. 81, 82, 83, 84, all through my kid life.
83.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, 81, 82, 83.
Yeah, but the movie was when?
87.
Okay.
So yeah.
So because it was so popular on Saturdays.
Saturday morning was He-Man Day.
But all right. He-Man. Masters of the Universe, actually.
Masters of the Universe. They had toys, everything you could imagine, swords.
This series.
Not just the series, the money that was making. Whoever had it, Hasbro.
That was kind of those first.
So let me ask, why did kind of like drift off to the side? Nobody really.
Well, because I think people were arguing over the rights to it.
That was in it, but then it was like the Beanie Babies or something.
Yeah.
It kind of petered out.
Right. And then the first movie was such a terrible flop. People didn't want to touch it. And it's hard to make. You got to do sci-fi and fantasy.
Right.
You got to do, the Hobbits and, sword fighting.
So they let it simmer. Came back to it.
Because they find, like, doing the Riddicks and all them, they decided, we can do the He-Man again.
Sure.
And throw in with the child coming up and all that.
All right. Masters of the Universe.
Masters of the Universe.
All right.
Myself.
Dragon Ball Super Beerus.
Okay.
Now, they must just be reanimated. I heard that they're coming back with Super, a new season of Super.
Okay.
They're coming with the Moral Arc and the Galactic Control Arc. I'm going to really enjoy that because Super hasn't been around since 2017, 2018.
So I don't know a lot about
you don't even know what I'm talking about.
My thing. This is all a foreign language to me.
We're going to watch this, and I'm going to try to catch you up as quick as possible.
Okay, let me get my Dragon Ball in.
まだ誰も見たことのない究極の戦士、そいつの名前はスーパーサイヤ人ゴッド。
まずい、実にまずいぞ。39年ぶりにあのお方が
宇宙一強い
破壊神ビルス様が目を覚まされている。
破壊神ビルス、
破壊の神様。
球の諸君永遠にさようなら。
このままでは地球はなくなってしまう。
僕はね、眠いんだよ。
待てー、地球が溢れるのにこのままじっとなんかしてられんかよ。
破壊神だとふざけるのもいい加減にしやがれ。
力を見せてやろ
5人の正しい心を持つサイヤ人が手をつないで1人のサイヤ人に心をつなげればその1人はサイヤ人の神になるらしいです。
う。さあ見せてくれ、スーパーサイヤ人ゴッドの力を。
スーパーサイヤ人ゴッド、少なくとも同等の神になったんですよ。
この俺が認めた最強のサイヤ人。
続けようゼビルス様。スーパーサイヤ人ゴッドのパワーはまだオラを上に連れてってくれるみてえだからよ。
破壊神はね、
They've done that before, and he becomes a Super Saiyan. I know that much.
Yeah, but that's how they power up individually. For him to go, him going Super Saiyan God mode was like that only happened one time. That was the first time it ever happened.
Okay.
But hold on, they're redoing this because this has already been a movie and it was already in the show Dragon Ball Super.
Right.
But a lot of people complained about how the animation was bad and the story was terrible. It was pretty bad.
Okay.
In Super, so they're kind of rebooting this. Then they're gonna do another arc after this, but.
Right.
Yeah.
Would they ever make this live action?
They have, but it was terrible.
That's good.
They did.
I was gonna say,
It was garbage.
Yeah,
I don't think that.
It's very hard to make this live
Because you have so much going on, the power.
And they're so powerful. Like they fight throughout the entire universe and stuff like that.
You know, my first introduction to the kind of this Japanese type of animation was Ultraman, stuff like Speed Racer, right?
But Dragon Ball was coming around when you were younger, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just wasn't my thing. I played the video games kind of a little bit, but I don't know all the lore. But I know it's great stuff, right? What I found interesting was subtitles.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So it's always been subtitled, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
That's how it comes out originally, but usually they release the dub afterwards.
They do release the dubs. Okay.
That's the one I watched because I don't.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, that's subtitled. And I'm thinking it get that popular with subtitles, which is great.
Yeah.
And so when it comes to like these type of features, when you talk about this type of animation in anime, is Dragon Ball Z the superior one?
Yeah, there's like
that's the main one.
Dragon Ball is like the godfather.
The godfather of everything else that comes after, all this other stuff that comes on.
Then it's like, I would say the baby is like Naruto,
then
One Piece, and Bleach.
But are they the same? Naruto has nothing to do with Dragon Ball. They're just totally separate things.
Two different shows, but they're the same genre.
Okay, right. But I'm saying not in the same universe though. Nothing like that.
No.
Right. Okay. It's like DC and Marvel. They're two different.
They're both superhero stuff, but they're two different universes.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
But let me just say this. I'm gonna geek out for a second. The most thing I'm excited for is the moral arc because that's where Vegeta goes ultra ego, and let me just try to explain this quickly.
Go ahead. You got there's
so you know how they go Super Saiyan,
right?
Then there's the Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, then there's Super Saiyan 4, but they kind of retcon that. They don't really talk about that anymore. But after Super Saiyan 3, then there's Super Saiyan God, which you've seen where he has the pink hair, like the red hair. Then after Super Saiyan God, there's Super Saiyan Blue. Then
there's some above God.
Yeah. Then Goku reaches this thing. This is where Goku and Vegeta kind of differ in their power. Goku reaches this thing. It's called autonomous ultra instinct, and it's kind of like, if I had to equate it to anything that y'all know, it's like Spidey sense kind of.
Right. Okay.
Like that's where I swing at you, you just automatically dodge your reflexes.
Right. Yeah.
You unhittable.
Okay.
And then Vegeta has this thing where he's trained to be the next god of destruction, which is what Beerus is.
Right.
And he's like an overlord. He goes around destroying planets as his whole duty. Vegeta's trained to be the next god of destruction, so he gets the power of ultra ego, where he's kind of like the Hulk, and the more you hit him, the stronger
Okay,
he gets,
powerful.
and the more damage he
Right,
gets.
right.
So I'm really excited to see that. And
So which one was Vegeta? I've heard of Vegeta. I've heard of all these names.
Vegeta's the other one. He's the shorter one.
All right. So the
This
one with
is
the tail is Beerus.
Yeah, that's Beerus.
That's Beerus.
He's
But
the
Beerus
newer-
is super strong now.
He's
right?
stronger than all of them.
Than all of
Like
them.
even when they fought,
Right.
he made Goku think that they were on par in strength. He's way stronger.
Gotcha.
They're not even close.
Okay.
But yeah, that's Goku right there.
Beerus.
That's Beerus. Yeah, let me try to click on Vegeta.
So what's the backstory with Beerus?
Beerus is
Where he
sort
come
of
from?
like a
Beerus is
Egyptian god.
He's
Yeah, he
he's
looks
a
like-
god of construction. Like because they did a whole multiverse thing. And all
Like
that.
Nubis. Like Nubis.
Kinda.
Yeah.
His entire duty. You say he was asleep for 39 years.
Right.
His entire duty is to just go around destroying planets. Like he basically cleans up the universe, kind of.
Right.
So
he's Galactus.
Like his first scene, like his whole stick is he's a foodie kind of. He's into food.
Okay.
So his first scene in the show, he's at this world, and he's tasting out their food. He's like, it's like a 7 out of 10.
Right.
Then he taps on the table and just cuts the planet in half.
Mm-hmm.
So he's very strong. So
Okay.
that was
So all of this. Okay.
Mhm.
So Earth is one of these planets, or Earth don't really exist in this.
They came to Earth.
They came to Earth.
Beerus came to Earth because he's going to destroy it. That's his job.
Right.
And then Goku and Vegeta was like, "No, you can't destroy it because they protect the people."
Right.
They formed Super Saiyan God. Oh yeah, that was the whole thing. Beerus had like a prophecy. He had like a dream that he was gonna fight a strong fighter, like a Super Saiyan God.
Okay.
Then he gets to Earth. They're like, we haven't heard no Super Saiyan God. All we can do is Super Saiyan 3. That's how high you can go.
Right.
Then they form, do a Super Saiyan God thing. They fight, even though they're not equal in strength. Beerus makes him think that, and he leaves Earth because he actually likes them.
He develops some feelings.
Yeah, he developed feelings.
Yeah, y'all fighting back. I'm gonna do something for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all live.
Y'all all right. Go
let
ahead.
him live. Yeah, let him
Okay.
live.
And so you said it's who? Vegeta.
Vegeta, he's training to be. Now Beerus is training him to be like the next god of destruction. So he's gonna take Beerus' spot and be like.
But Vegeta's not as strong as Beerus.
No, nowhere near. He's not even as strong as Goku.
Okay, but I've heard Vegeta's name. I've heard Goku. I've heard Beerus.
Vegeta's second strongest.
Okay, because people love Vegeta.
I rock with Vegeta because he got his whole pride character thing. So that's why people like him.
Well,
but yeah, Dragon Ball Super.
Dragon Ball coming back.
So
So this is a reset.
The reset because a lot of people complained about a lot of people.
now,
They hated Super.
now how many years has it been for this?
Yeah, since this is the reset. Yeah.
Since
10 years, 5 years, 20 years.
Since the original Dragon Ball was like 80 something, 84.
Okay,
maybe.
right.
Then it came out with Z. That was like late 80s.
Right.
Okay.
Then Super came out in like 2015.
Right. Oh, okay. So it's only been about 10
Yeah,
years.
because Dragon Ball Z,
It's
the
been
video
around.
games and all that stuff, I played them before for years.
Then they had a Z Kai, which is like a reboot, but like a shorter version of Z. Then they came out with Super.
So I noticed the director or the animator's name.
Toriyama. He's the creator. He passed away last year.
Okay, so this is
before.
all right. So
but he's the creator of Dragon Ball.
So is he the Stan Lee of this?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, because obviously to put his name up there, you paying homage to him.
Yeah.
Right.
This is his thing. Like everything stems from.
Okay.
So, yeah,
I'm with
Dragon Ball
that.
Super
We're
Beerus.
gonna get into it.
Very excited to see the future of this.
And give me the dub version.
Give something in there for the younger folks.
They usually with Dragon Ball they come out with the dub quick because people usually watch
do
the
it?
ankles.
Okay.
Yeah. But all right.
That's
All
good.
right.
Right on.
Dragon Ball Z.
Beerus. Mike
Mike
Star Wars Maul.
Maul, man. Maul been through a lot.
Hold on.
Okay.
Shadow Lord.
Yeah.
I don't know what this means.
He's always been called the Shadow Lord because Maul works for the dark side.
Is Maul stronger than Palpatine?
No.
Is he stronger than Vader?
No.
Is he strong?
But Maul was a heck of a fighter.
Yeah, dark
He worked, and then Maul and his brother.
He's stronger than Han Solo.
Yeah, he kills. Solo out. Solo is
stronger than Yoda. Yoda?
No.
What about Luke?
But Maul ain't nothing to play with. Here's why. Because Maul is
like
smart.
a Jedi.
He's a tactician, and Maul worked with that staff. Maul was an unbelievable fighter.
Maul has a staff shaper.
Maul was super smart.
twin blade.
Maul tricked the Mandalorians.
He has a twin blade.
Right. Well, no, he had a staff.
He had a staff that would break into
and then work with it.
Yeah, the twin blade staff saber.
But it didn't have blades on each end.
Yeah, but it was more of a staff, and each end of the staff could get you, and then he could break it apart. Darth Maul, man.
Do you think they should be doing this? Well, I'll ask you later.
Yeah, they got to do this because he's such a popular character.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been dead a few times.
Right.
Times have changed. I will show you the galaxy for what it truly is.
Yes,
See things from a new perspective.
Is this what our future holds? Always running.
I invite you to look more closely.
What are we dealing with?
Good question. And I offer you an opportunity.
Maul.
We have all been made to suffer. We survive, but do not live. The Emperor wants you dead. Chains can be broken.
Hang on!
And empires can be shattered.
All right.
Okay, so this must take place before Return of the
I was
Jedi.
just going to ask you that.
Yeah.
Where does this lie in the main
Because
continuity?
Maul still has legs, looks like it. I don't see any mechanical legs. And so during the Clone Wars and all those other rebels and all that, Maul lost his legs because he got chopped in half by Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan.
Man, Obi-Wan was...
So Obi-Wan's better than Maul.
Yes. Obi-Wan is...
Obi-Wan
and
Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon.
They was fighting.
Yeah, fighting Maul.
And he got through there, and he cut him in half, and he died.
So let me ask you.
A famous killing in Star Wars.
Right.
We got to watch Star Wars. I don't want you to watch it. We got to watch it.
No, I'm just asking you something.
Sure.
Is the Star Wars timeline at a point where it's like you could just make a story out of anything? Or
Yes. Yes.
So it's not like a MCU where everything lines.
It's actually kind of like that because you have remember, Star Wars is thousands of years. It stretches that long. So you'll see technology that is thousands of years old, but it looks new to us. That's one of the things that makes Star Wars so great. This is a story a long time ago, right?
So they do a lot of prequel stuff. Like
they got to. There's so many stories.
Right.
You have so many stories. Okay, let me give you an example. So Maul was way before Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because he's fighting Luke Skywalker's trainer.
The trainer.
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan.
And Luke really only knew Obi-Wan as an old man.
Is this before Revenge of the Sith? In those movies?
Revenge of the Sith are prequels.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Maul was before those, yes.
Okay.
Because Obi-Wan was still in his prime.
So Maul comes before Anakin.
That's right, way before Anakin. Yeah. So Obi-Wan was just a Padawan to Qui-Gon Jinn. Qui-Gon, I can't pronounce his name properly.
Right.
But Qui-Gon was the one who said, who wanted to bring Luke in. Not Luke, I'm sorry, Darth Vader in. He brought him in too old. He was 5 years old. But Qui-Gon pushed Obi-Wan to train him.
Right. Yeah, didn't Obi-Wan train Anakin?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
But reluctantly, because Qui-Gon pushed it, and Qui-Gon was right, but he was wrong. Because Qui-Gon said he's the future. And Obi-Wan was like, he's too old. I don't want to train him.
So Qui-Gon was an apprentice under Obi-Wan.
No, Qui-Gon was training Obi-Wan. Qui-Gon trained Obi-Wan. And so remember, Anakin was just you young, you full of spit and fire, right?
Right.
Obi-Wan was full of spit and fire. That's why he kicked Maul's butt. But Maul wasn't no joke. So going back to the Star Wars, that fight is legendary because it was the first time Maul had been introduced in the Star Wars lore. Right. It was the first time we see Obi-Wan kind of as a young man, and then we see really Obi-Wan's skills. Obi-Wan, so Maul killed Qui-Gon Jinn. Yeah. Let me just give you that. Spoiler alert, Maul kills Qui-Gon. Okay. He murders him right in front of Obi-Wan. That's right. And Obi-Wan was so mad because they was fighting him together, and Maul was giving them both hell. Yeah. And so what happened was Maul comes in. There's these big
is this what would you call them? Like
big some barriers. They're barriers.
Is this the fight scene you showed me?
I think I have. I've showed you this, but there were big barriers, and Qui-Gon goes out to fight Maul by himself because they're running through these things. Boom, the things comes down, and Obi-Wan is stuck. He can't get to the fight. So Qui-Gon, who's kind of older now, he's fighting the young Maul by himself now. He don't have the help of Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's watching them two fight, and he's waiting to get out. The thing is about to lift up, the door is about to lift up, and he watches Qui-Gon get killed by Maul. He come out that thing smoking, ready to kill Maul. And Maul almost killed him. And he did a trick move, killed Maul, cut him in half. It's a legendary scene in Star Wars.
Well, I ask you if Obi-Wan's better than Maul. You act like it was like a big gap between their power. They were roughly the same.
Maul was great. This is what makes Maul so great. He was a heck of a fighter, but Obi-Wan caught him on a gym. I mean, he could have lost, but Obi-Wan was giving it to him. Okay. Right. And it took both of them to fight him before.
He was giving both of them work.
But this also showed you in the Star Wars lore that Obi-Wan wasn't nothing to be played with. He was a great fighter. It's not, I mean, because in the old Star Wars movies, which were the first ones, it looked like Obi-Wan couldn't have really been that good of a fighter.
But that's because he was an old man.
But once he fought Maul, you knew there was no doubt in Obi-Wan's skills. And he trained Anakin, and so another part of that, and you haven't seen it yet, but because of the Clone Wars, we saw Obi-Wan get older, we saw Anakin get older too, and we saw the progression. But
Maul and them, they were Sith Lords.
Sith Lords.
Yeah. They were like the Padawans
for the Emperor and everybody.
They were just like them for the Emperor. So.
That's right. The Emperor sent out his minions. Right. That was Maul and everybody.
And they never traveled by themselves.
So let me ask one more thing before we get out of here. Has there ever been like a series, like in all the Star Wars media you watch? Do they ever follow up on, like, after A New Hope and all that other stuff?
Yeah,
like,
Clone Wars.
Luke, I'm your father and all that?
Clone Wars and some of the stuff we've seen lately on the Disney Channel, those kind of mesh a lot of it together.
Those come afterwards? Or?
Right. Yeah. So, for example, I don't know if it was a Mandalorian when Mandalorian and the Baby, when Katie Sackhoff, who plays one of the Mandalorians, she's legendary. But anyway, Luke comes in.
Yeah, he was in Mandalorian.
That's right. But he's older than
he's older now.
Yeah, okay.
He's a grown man now. He ain't young or nothing that. He's a grown, super duper fighter. And he just crushes everybody. Right. So, but Maul, and during his time, during the Clone Wars, he was fighting in Rebels. Him and his brother, who's crazy too, they both lost limbs. Maul was cut in half, and he was still fighting. Because remember, the Force is not really your body; it's your mind and your brain. So, what's the one general? He's ain't nothing but a robot. We'll talk about that later. But he's nothing but a robot. But he's just got his brain left. That's it. And even if you talk about Darth Vader is nothing under that suit. He missing legs. He missing arms. He missing everything. But his brain still works. General Grievous. General Grievous ain't nothing but a brain.
But a brain and all the rest of
everything else is robot. But he's still a Sith Lord. Four arms and everything.
He fell into that lava. And now he's all messed up. He's like,
that's right. But he's still a Sith Lord.
Because his brain is powerful.
And so Maul and Darth Vader are both Darth Maul, Darth Vader. You've had plenty of those. They're Sith Lords. Next to the Emperor.
Is Palpatine a Sith Lord?
Palpatine is the Emperor. He's bigger than all of them.
Okay. He's done roles above the Sith Lords and all that.
Has Vader ever been an Emperor?
No.
Vader?
No.
So-
No, Vader's just like
So
a
he's
worker
not
bee.
strong as Palpatine.
No.
Is Palpatine strongest guy in the
No, they got what's the guy above Palpatine? I can't think of his name now. What's his name? He was in the movies with the girl who's the
Ahsoka?
no.
No, he was in a regular movie.
I can't even think of.
But he was one that could shoot
Yeah,
stuff out of his hand.
yeah. Palpatine. Matter of fact, Palpatine. Well,
He does the lightning electricity.
that's right. Okay, so listen, we gotta let you watch it because
Yeah.
then you'll understand who's who. Palpatine's very strong, but there's a guy over him, and he was around for hundreds of years or whatever. But those are emperors. Those are who everybody else works
But I was
with.
just making that point because it's funny that Darth Vader's looked at the big bad of the Star Wars universe, but
Right.
he's really not even the strongest.
No, he's just a worker.
Yeah, essentially, he's muscle.
Yeah,
He's
all.
muscle, man.
That's all.
And I mean, there's always
the
famous
Empire.
muscle for the Empire.
Right.
And but he got a lot of power.
Yeah.
And everybody was scared of him. But for a while, the reason why people like him had power is because the Emperor was trying to be underneath. People didn't know he was actually a Sith.
Right.
So part of the lore of the Sith is you don't know who's really Sith
Yeah.
and who's good and who's bad, who's dark and who's good, and that's part of the lore. So,
Okay.
But anyway, so we keep moving. But I love Maul. Maul is a great creature, fighter,
Yeah.
and Maul got
Always-
a lot of history.
I said I always like this design with the horns and the red.
Yeah, and he got a brother that's is like yellow or something.
That's pretty cool. What's his name?
I can't even think his name. But they come from a group of people who have those horns. Like there are people.
They're a whole race.
They're a
whole
race.
race.
They're a race of
Yeah.
people. Yeah. All right.
All right.
March
Mike's out.
out.